Well, here's some interesting developments in this Henry Cavill, Witcher, Warhammer, Superman thing. From YOLATango.com or something. What is this website? Why are we looking at
It's Your Tango. It's
not
really...
Yola Tango, the band from the
I wish it was Yola Tango.
I think I have more to say about Yola Tango, don't I?
Yeah.
If you don't know who that is, it was a band in the 90s. We're old. We're boomers. Now, so Henry Cavill, who are you? Why are you here, boomer?
I'm Rob off camera. And people,
Rob Boomer off
and people say I used to look like the bass player in Yola Tango.
That's funny.
Hey, he looks like the guy from Yola Tango. Oh, cool. I like them. Hey, better than the guy from the Spin Doctors.
Right? Oh, see, I was confused Yola Tango and Fountains of Wayne. They were also samey to me. Anywho, speaking of samey, what has nothing to do with Yola Tango, Fountains of Wayne, the Lemonheads, or any obscure 90s band is Henry Cavill. Mm-hmm. And so, according to YOLATango.com, he's a toxic man-baby gamer who hates women or something, right? Is that what he's saying?
Yeah, that's essentially what they're saying.
That's what they're saying.
That's what they're saying. The truth...
Blame them.
The truth? Who knows?
Who knows? I mean, we read through the article, actually. I've been listening to other people's videos and takes on this. I've heard that people are getting punished for what their fan bases are presumed to be in Hollywood. You know, if your fan base isn't part of the Hollywood political cult, quote unquote, without getting all on that side, that was the big scoop that I got. It's like, oh, his fans are too much of this persuasion. And seriously, so of course this is what's leading in everything together from Clownfish's Gamergate connection to. Are they trying to like Me Too him out of Hollywood, do you think?
I don't think so.
Or are they just trying to cause press and generate some negative publicity for The Witcher?
I think what they're trying to do is they're trying to absolve anybody behind the scenes at The Witcher of any wrongdoing. By blaming Henry. Oh, look, Henry.
Okay, there you go. That makes more sense. It's Henry's fault because he's not here anymore. So it's all his fault because he's a man. And
yeah, the showrunner, the Witcher, is a woman, and they don't want to say it's her fault.
Yeah, they're
that's
allowed
my
to
opinion.
say her fault. Yeah, they're allowed to say it's her fault.
We need a scapegoat. Henry's leaving. Yeah, it's Henry Cavill's fault. Is that right, Zabu? As the cat crawls across the.
I gotta take a picture of this. I'm gonna record this.
The cat crawls across the thing. Yes.
Sabu, talk to him.
Buddy, what are you doing up here?
He's trying to give you kisses.
You give me kisses? Mm-hmm.
What are you doing? He just crawled across the table while we're recording on. Mm-hmm. Hi, cat photobomb. Is this more interesting than the Henry Cavill? Do you have something to say about Henry Cavill?
No.
No? Is he gonna be new Superman?
No. What's Superman?
He's like a kitty version of you.
Oh, okay.
He just jumped off the table to see who we're talking to. Sabu, you want to join in the conversation? He's looking at you.
He's looking to see if it's okay with me.
Yeah, you got something to say? Do you think Henry Cavill's a toxic man who wants to play too many video games?
No, and what are video games?
I don't know. What are they?
I got no thumbs. It doesn't make a difference to me.
Do you think Henry Cavill is they're trying to do a hit piece on him?
Yeah.
Yeah? Is that good or bad?
I don't know. What's a hit piece?
It means when they say a bunch of bad stuff to make you look bad, whether it's true or not.
Oh, that's bad. That means I don't get treats, and I don't get food, and I don't get...
Well, you're going to get food no matter what, but what does Henry Cavill get? All right.
Did I hear treats?
You're going to get it no matter what. You're going to get it, Val. You.
This is a 100,000 view video right here.
So, to sum up, he's the Henry Cavill...
See, no, he doesn't like this news either, which is why he's giving us the business end.
So, get out of my drink. Come on, get down. Get down. Good boy.
It sounds to me like they're trying to blame him as he goes out the door. There might be some truth to that. Usually when there's
smoke, there's fire.
Yeah, when there's smoke, there's fire. But on the other hand, he's leaving and he's going from position of, he's benefiting. He's getting his own show on Warhammer, a project he wants to do.
Well, but he was doing this. They got rid of him and Gal Gadot out of the Flash movie, too, out of the cameos. They got rid of him completely out of the DC stuff. They're rebooting it all.
Yes.
Was he trying to go in and tell them what for and how to, because he's such a fan of all this stuff?
That we're not sure yet.
Because that's what I keep hearing, and that's where I'm kind of getting this image of him, is that they're trying to paint him as he's this overly toxic fanboy who wants to tell all the producers what to do and how to direct because he knows better, and that's how they're painting him, as like that's a bad thing. And is it a bad thing? Is he overstepping on some of these? Probably, actually.
Take a look at Picard. Actors don't have the best judgment when it comes to this kind of stuff.
Well, it depends on the actor. I mean, I always say this. Like, look at what happened with He-Man, for example. They went off of the guy who literally had the show Bible in his hand and the lore expert, and it still honked off everybody.
Yeah.
Because everybody has their own different version of what they're an expert in and what's the most important priority. And with these sort of characters, when you have fans putting that much input, and now it sounds like I'm anti-fan, which is totally not the case. But when you have like fans or actors or producers or any one person who isn't the creator of the thing coming in, it kind of gets this formula where you can't ever satisfy everybody.
And that's the tragedy of all this.
So he's going to go in and try and get the Warhammer stuff, and he's going to focus on what he wants to focus on with Warhammer. Will it be what the hardcore Warhammer fans even want? Or is it going to be something like, wait, why is he going on this? I thought he was a huge Warhammer fan. So is this where they're going with this article?
It says, a source claims Cavill became impossible and toxic to work with, especially for women. In a recent episode of her podcast, Hollywood gossip reporter Dumois shared a story allegedly received from a Witcher insider that gives an eyebrow-raising account of a shift in Cavill's demeanor. The insider reports he became impossible for women to work with, a major problem for The Witcher, the showrunner of whom is a woman, Lauren Schmidt-Hissrich. The insider reports Cavill would try to overrule Schmidt-Hissrich at every turn, a huge violation of TV procedure, where showrunners decide every detail, down to the buttons on a costume. Soon, Cavill's war with Schmidt-Hissrich bled into the staff in general, with female writers and directors being suddenly completely ignored on set, leading to widespread conflict. Finally, Cavill's behavior escalated to inappropriate comments. The source clarified that they were not of a sexual nature, but disrespectful and toxic all the same. Dumois' source likened Cavill's addiction to gaming, to working with any other addict. So they're saying he was a video game addict. Yeah, saying Cavill was distracted, he was late, he was obsessive. Video game culture is notoriously virulent misogyny. Seemed to have rubbed off on Cavill, and he began using inappropriate video game bro language with his coworkers. So
yeah, this is why on Clownfishes they said it's a lot like the Gamergate stuff all over again, where they're just not letting this crap go. They're trying to, and this is where what I've heard has been connecting all of this, where, who is classically the bad guys of Gamergate, quote unquote, other than Anita Sarkeesian herself.
Everything is sexist, everything is racist, everything is homophobic, and you have to point it all out.
Well, it's typically men. I mean,
what political affiliation? This is what I was hearing.
Oh, you mean if I were to say conservatively?
Yeah.
Which?
So that's what I've been hearing.
And
But then again, a lot of what I follow.
If I were to give a conservative guess, as which?
Yeah. So that's kind of how you can tie all of this together, is that they're trying to paint him as that. And they're trying to set this up in advance. So they're trying to, I think not only are they trying to destroy him and absolve him of credit from The Witcher. They're trying to set up a hit piece to paint him in the future as, oh, well, he's going to be a this and a that and a white supremacist toxic man, blah, 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 blah. Because that's going to be their best narrative. And I wouldn't be surprised in the next couple of weeks if we start getting those sort of, even though he's British, even though he's just an actor, they're going to try and sabotage his Amazon Warhammer series. Mm-hmm. Because we all know how Amazon likes to pander. Look at what they did with Lord of the Rings. I mean, look what they're doing now with Lord of the Rings, Rings of Power. They're hiring all women to come in and direct the thing.
Yeah, that's going to fix everything.
That's not. So what is going to happen when Henry Cavill, dude bro, toxic gamer, quote unquote, according to Yola Tango idiots over here.com, according to them, he comes into Amazon and he's like, I'm making Warhammer, no women or whatever. However, they're going to paint him as that. And Amazon's like, yes, but we need a diverse cast and you need to incorporate at least 50% female directors or else we're going to say it's a failure. Because that's what they're saying with Lord of the Rings. They're blaming the fact that it had 70% male directors on it failing. Did you see that?
Yeah, I did see that.
Yeah,
and
so what are they going to do?
No, the reason it failed because it was terrible.
Well, I know. I'm just saying. I'm just reciting back that's what that article was saying.
That's their talking point.
That's what that article was saying, that like 70% of the people who directed it were men. So what's Amazon going to do when he comes in? Are they just trying to sabotage him for that? Because from what my understanding is that he doesn't have the rights technically yet to Warhammer. Warhammer has never been a notoriously woke company. I'm sure they'll have no problem getting the rights to it, and I'm sure they want nothing to do with this culture war back and forth that we have. But, you know, at the same time, I mean, what's going to happen with that? So
that's a good question. Unfortunately, I don't have an answer for that. Yeah, yet.
Like, fans are going to want to stay as true to the source material as possible. I think the more entertaining part is if they completely screw it up, because then at least we can rip Amazon a new one. But yeah, they're setting Henry Cavill down this path of cancellation because they don't like him anymore. They don't like who likes him. They don't like who supports him. They don't like his fan base. They don't like his face, I guess, for some reason. And I don't know what the hell's wrong with Henry Cavill. He seems perfectly fine and a nice guy, but don't get mad at me. I just work here. I'm just relaying what I've heard. What do you got to say?
Yeah, he's fallen out of favor with certain people.
With the media.
With certain media people. Yeah, so it's well, like I said, it's we're gonna have to wait and see. You know, a lot of people have been less than savory in their private lives or behind the scenes. Doesn't make them necessarily bad people.
Well, even if this isn't even, like, this just sounds to me, this doesn't even sound like it's that big of an issue, though. His whatever back and forth. You want to read through, like, what he said, and they're like, well, it wasn't so much bad, it just, he had opinions that weren't ours.
Yeah, soon the source reported Cavill's whole personality shifted, a transition a co-worker likened to watching someone get brainwashed by
those guys. Those guys.
Yes. Cavill has a history of off-color comments about women. 2018, he criticized the Me Too movement for making it impossible to woo and chase women. Well, listen, he's not necessarily wrong.
That's not saying that the Me Too movement is bad. That's just saying you don't know how to interact with people that might not be offensive.
Yeah, I'm like,
they're painting him up to go down the.
What do I say? I'm like, yeah, hey, this is nice. There's a very attractive lady there. I would like to ask her out. I would like to buy her a drink, but is she going to take this the wrong way? And am I going to wind up on the cover of the National Enquirer?
Yeah, well, there's a reason why Keanu Reeves always puts his hands like away when, like, he'll put his hand up and around, so you can kind of see it come out the other end.
Yeah, I mean, some people have a strict no touching policy.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah,
well, you saw Robin Thicke, where they saw in the reflection his hand was up the girl's skirt, and that's what ruined Robin Thicke. But Robin Thicke ruined himself.
And it says he's been criticized for dating much younger women, like actor like Kaylee Cuoco from The Big Bang Theory, when she was just 19.
Wasn't he like 23 though? When she was 19, like he's only 35 now.
Well, he's 38.
Okay, he's 38 now. She's what, like 34?
She's that's a good question.
How old is Kaylee Cuoco now?
That's a good question. Kaylee Cuoco is 37.
She's 37 and he's 38.
He was 19. That would make her 22.
No, she was 19. He was 22.
Yeah.
He's been criticized for dating much younger women, like Kaylee Cuoco when she was 19. When she was 19, he was 22.
Hey there, everyone. Rob from the future here.
And Mecha.
And we have actually busted this Your Tango website. Your Tango claims that Henry Cavill was dating Kaylee Cuoco when she was 19.
Bull.
Bull. Moo. Boo. There's a whole herd of cattle it's such bull. Boo. Has Man of Steel star Henry Cavill found his Lois Lane? Most women would dream of dating Superman, but the Big Bang Theory actress Kaylee Cuoco actually is. Multiple reports confirm the starlet is in the beginning of a new relationship with Man of Steel star Henry Cavill. An insider revealed to Us Weekly, and that's the magazine. USA Today, yep. That Henry, 30, is a massive Big Bang Theory fan and has always wanted to date her. Kaylee, how old is she?
27.
27! May have already hinted at the relationship.
Well, so they were, on the other site, they were painting it like she was 19 and dating him. And I thought, okay, well, maybe back when she was on 12 Simple Rules for Dating My Teenage Daughter, maybe she dated him and he was like 20 and he was just up and coming. No, this was more recent. And if he wants to date her, or if he wants to date anybody because of Big Bang Theory, because he is a big nerd, this just paints him more as a big nerd.
This is dated July 2nd, 2013.
2013. Okay, and that was in the middle of Big Bang Theory being on the air still.
So you're busted.
So who did he date at 19? What 19-year-old did he date?
Who knows?
I don't know either.
Who knows? I mean,
women his own age group.
He was probably still in the UK.
This is just all made up just to hurt him.
This is to paint him in a more negative light.
So the conception is he dates underage women, or he dates inappropriately aged women, and he's toxic around female co-stars, and this is awful.
So
this is an awful article.
Yeah. So again, we busted you. You better put a retraction.
But this is going to be used in the future. We were talking about this, that this is your Latango.
Your Latango.
Yeah, your Latango article is going to be used as something that they cite from now on, though. They're going to say, according to sources, he's a known toxic person. He's known to have underage women. He's known to this.
Well, not underage, younger.
Well, yeah, and that's what they're going to go with, though.
Let's not.
That's what, I'm just saying what the media is going to run with, though. They're going to take that article and embellish it and paint him worse than he actually is.
Look. 30, 27.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't see a problem here.
Well, no. They're just using this as, this just screams of the Kelly Marie Tran articles where they're saying she was, hoisted off the internet by toxic trolls and all this crap with no sources. They're going to use this as a source now because enough articles say it.
They dated for 12 days. They broke up. It didn't work. Okay, fine. Whatever. Plenty of fish in the sea. Move on. Okay, nothing to see here, folks. This is like...
So he's going to be canceled for something he barely remembers, from something neither of these two probably barely remember.
Oh, you know what? He's going to be canceled for saying, we went out a couple times.
And people are going to have this in their head that she was 19.
Yeah.
And he was 30 or something.
Yeah.
Well, because even we didn't question it right away until I started thinking, wait a minute, aren't they like the same age? Isn't she, Big Bang Theory's been off the air for a while?
Yeah, it has.
And this is a brand new article, though, this Yola Tango one. This one just came out today.
Yeah, it did.
And this is going to be the one that they're going to use from now on. All right. Yeah. That's all I got about this one.
Again, like I said, back to your regular programming, everybody. Where's the problem?
There is no problem. That's no problem. That's no problem. That's not even question. That's not even you can see.
They're 2 or 3 years apart.
Even if they were underage, it would not even be a problem in most states.
Okay, you know what? Listen, you do have a problem with sometimes going to a bar and your date's not of age. You have to sneak her in, but at the same time, okay, that's a little questionable. But if he's 22 and she's 19. I mean, that's hard.
Shut up, YellowTango.com.
That's hardly scandalous. Bill Wyman of Rolling Stones was 52. He married a girl that was 19.
That's scandalous. So this crap, off-color comments about women. He's been criticized for dating much younger women. This is just a stupid hit piece.
This is shaping up to be a hit piece.
Yeah, they're just trying to paint him worse than he ever could possibly be, just because he didn't kiss the butt of the female Lady Whammon Witcher director. And they're trying to place the blame on him on the way out. They're trying to say, no, it wasn't me. It was all him. He was playing video games too much. He was getting brainwashed by the right wingers and by the conspiracies and by the this and the that. And look who his fan base is. And look at this.
This is shaping up to be more and more of a hit piece.
Yeah, cancel this woman who show ran The Witcher. I don't ever want to see her running anything in Hollywood ever again.
I don't. Yeah.
I am Mecha.
And I'm Rob off camera.
I think that's all we got.
Bye.
Bye. Thanks for watching. If you liked it, make sure to hit that like button. And if you want to see more, don't forget to subscribe. See you in the next video. Bye. Hi, Cat Photobomb.